This is Steve Eckert, Peak Physique Personal Training. We're going to take you through a Peak Physique Warriors Bootcamp. This isn't what you see in your commercial gyms where you're just playing with some little elastic bands and doing push-ups and that's all. We're going to take you through a real hardcore bootcamp. It's going to take you through one circuit. We're going to show you a couple variations of each exercise and we'll go from there. So we're going to start with a push-up. It's going to show you a couple quick versions of a push-up you can do out here in a park, and then we're going to do our real set. So follow me. From a modified push-up, you can just find an angle on a bench, an easy angle that's going to work for you. You can pump right here. If it's a little too easy, you can come on to the bench right here. Once that's easy, obviously you're going to come to the floor. So let's get to our real set, which is going to be over here with our rings hanging from the swing set. For this workout, we'll be doing sets of 8 repetitions of every set that we do. You can do it a little bit less, a little bit more, whatever fits your, whatever works for your fitness level. We're going to start with a set of push-ups right here on the ring, set of 8. Right from here, we're going to go straight to our squats. We're going to do a squat version. We're going to be pretty much going upper body, lower body, hitting some kettlebells, and then some sledgehammers for cardio. We're going to be getting a total body workout here, working upper body development, lower, abs, cardio, conditioning, you name it. We're going to hit everything in this workout. So for our squat variation, you could just do a regular partial squat right here. You could do a deep squat where you're touching the ground. For our set here, for our set of 8, we're going to be doing a set of jumping squats, a plyometric. Again, you could adjust it to your own fitness level. So we're going to hit a set of 8 jumping squats, touching the ground, touching the ceiling. Right here. We're going to run right over to the kettlebell. Kettlebell set, we're going to start it off pretty basic with a double arm swing. If you don't have kettlebells, you can easily just use a dumbbell. Just like on the pull-ups, you don't have those rings. You can just jump on the top of a swing set, whatever you need to. You can always adapt and overcome to the situation. We're going to hit a set of 8 double arm swings with the kettlebell. Focusing on hip drive, sitting back on your heels, squeezing your glutes, your abs, hitting your entire body on this one set. Explosive. There's our first set of kettlebells. We're going to run right to the sledgehammers. We're going to hit 8 slams on each side. We're going to start with 8 on the right side, 8 on the left side. We're going to come up overhead. We're going to extend this hip. As we step forward and switch, we're going to switch our grip and land with a squared up stance right here. We're going to hit 8 each side, full speed. Right to the left side. There's the first set of 4 exercises. We're going to head back to the upper body, over some pull-ups. We're going to do this set on the rings just like we did the push-ups. But like I said earlier, you could do just jump up onto a set of monkey bars to do your pull-ups. Wherever you can find straight, solid surface, that'll carry your body weight. So I'm going to adjust these, get them leveled off. We're just making use of the environment around us. No matter where you are, there's no excuses. You can always find a complete, total body workout. Get these nice and leveled off. And we're going to go straight to our set of pull-ups. Set of 8. For our lower body set, we're going to hit a set of lunges. We'll come right over here. You can either hit a stationary lunge where your feet are planted in place, right here. You can hit an alternating lunge, springing back to the starting position. Or you can go to a walking lunge as well. These are all progressions. Moving forward, what we're going to do here, step it up a notch, is hit a set of jumping lunges. We want explosive power. We want to get our strength, our cardio, conditioning in. So we're going to hit a set of jumping lunges next. We're going to hit 8 on each side. So we're going to come down to 90 degrees on both sides and just come up as high as we can, keeping our feet apart so we can land right into that lunge position. If you notice, my back leg is going to be bending about 90 degrees. Knee's going to be almost grazing the floor each time. We want to make sure this knee doesn't come past the toe. We're going to keep our upper body upright the whole time. Our shoulder's going to stay lined up straight over our hip. Let's do 8 on the left side. There we go. We're going to head right back to the kettlebell. We're going to pick this up a notch right here. We start with that double arm swing. We're going to go right to a single arm swing, which is going to go 80 side each arm. Goal here is to not let that weight pull you down. We're going to counterbalance your body, the side that's not working, to keep everything squared up. So we're going to hit 80 side. You can even mimic and mirror the working arm with the arm that has nothing in it, so that you can keep things squared off. You want the shoulders and hips straight up and down, straight across each other. And there's 8. We're just going to switch over to the left hand. Another thing you can do instead of letting this hand mimic is hold it up in a boxer's guard position. And there's our 8 with single arm swings. We're coming right back to the sledgehammers. We're going to hit 80 side again. Just like the first set, we're a little warmed up now. We're going to pick up the intensity, pick up the pace. We're going to bang these out. We're going to go with this set without pivoting to the side. So we're going to come up overhead and just slam it down. Our feet are already squared up, straight up. So we don't have to take that time to step. We could just whip right over our shoulder into the next slam. A little bit faster pace. You can see by not getting this step back and the follow through, I'm not really getting as much range of motion, but I'm getting a little more core work. My abs are fighting to not let my body rotate. It's also giving me a shorter range of motion, which is letting me go much quicker, a little higher intensity. So we're going to hit the left side now, feet stationary and squared up. Let's do it. 8 on the left side. That concludes the second segment of 4 exercises. We're going to hit the next upper body set. Right back over to the rings for a set of dips. We're going to lower these down about somewhere between the waist and chest level. You don't need to use these rings. Like I said, there's always another option. You can find some monkey bars to do dips on. You can run over to the bench, do some bench dips. Whatever's going to work for you in your environment, there's always an option. Make sure we get these nice and even. Dips are going to be working the chest, shoulders, and triceps. And on these rings, a ton of core stability. So let's do it. We're going to hit a set of 8 on the tricep dips with the rings. Starting off the third round of 4 exercises. Here comes the upper body set. There we go. For our next lower body set, we're going to be doing some step-ups over here on the bench. As you can see, we've used minimum amount of equipment so far. We used a kettlebell, some rings, a tire, and a sledgehammer. That's all we're going to use for this entire workout. You don't even need, if you have the rings or the kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, anything that's heavy that you could just chuck up in the air, whatever's for your fitness level. So step-ups, a few variations we could do. You can keep one leg planted up and just step up. You can keep one leg planted up and raise that knee in the air. You can alternate your steps with keeping one leg up. You can alternate your steps, bringing both legs down. The way we're going to do it, since we're stepping things up here for this boot camp because we're warriors, is we're going to do a plyometric step up, a power step up. Meaning,